You said salmon them. Oh, okay. Man, I need that thing. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Lily, the hot chocolate's ready. Yeah. I need the bright nose. I said I need the bright nose. I'm looking at them on here. It's so good. Yo, man, get yourself together, bro. Car. Car, you have some, man. It's on your table,
Well,
boss.
you got hot chocolate and waffles on your table.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Karen. Sharon and Karen.
And a spill by Artika.
Bro,
Clean up on our
come on,
way.
man. Come on. There. That's
He said he
yours.
too scared. What is the matter with you? Lily won't help you. She hurt you. Okay. It's okay. Where does it hurt? Okay. Okay, go eat your drink your hot chocolate and eat your waffles. Good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. Trying to get a crisis averted. Oh, Tommy, did you know there was two lives out there, a 833 and an 835? He said yes, he knew. You couldn't delete the other one? Or did you delete it? Oh, he didn't try to delete it. Okay.
They both ain't live at the same time.
No, they're not both live at the same time, Tommy. Just people might be in the other one waiting. I'm going to see if I can pull it down.
Well, I'm glad you came to the right one. Imposters.
Who was the imposter?
The other one. Um, I didn't know it was gonna rain today, man. Your feet ain't cold?
Yes, they are. What would you like me to do about that right this second?
Go put some socks on.
I don't feel like getting back up. I can't delete it from my phone.
Mm. She said I did 8:35.
Mm.
Yep. Usually go with the later one, cause that's the new one. Good morning, Monica. I put some new stuff in the
I hate that
thing too.
YouTube automatically defaults you to the app instead of letting you do the web version.
Oh,
Anywho,
yeah.
welcome. Good morning, Tommy.
Good morning, Artika.
I told him this morning that I'm the problem. I'm the reason we started late. I had an alarm set for 8 o'clock. No, 8:05 to come downstairs. I had been up for about 5 or 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and I don't know why I didn't immediately come
I
downstairs.
don't need it, man. It stuff be making me mad, but I'm gonna get over it. What's
I'm
up,
gonna use
y'all?
my nasal spray. This
Welcome
morning.
to Love Brew Podcast this Saturday morning. I'm your host, Tommy T.
My name is Artika.
And today's episode, we got a lot to talk about. It's been an interesting week with the diddling all week with this documentary. Disneyland had a black Santa that does sign language. Thought that was pretty cool.
That makes sense. That's very on brand for them.
Joel Santana should not be listened to
He also needs to
when
shave his
raising
teeth down.
when raising your kids. And we had a couple conversations about, or we're gonna have a couple conversations about Russell Wilson and inviting a teammate to Thanksgiving. And we watched Unexpected Christmas, and we're gonna give you our thoughts on that. So, um,
I had a Christmas mug and it says ho ho ho.
you seemed so joyous in saying that.
When did I buy these? Last year or the year
I
before?
don't know, probably last year.
These are like from 2 years. I think they're from 2 years ago.
Man, I have no clue.
We initially bought these, and then literally the day we got them, they were broken.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we bought them 2 years ago.
What happened?
Your children broke them. They broke them right here, actually. It was like we left them on the thing after Love Brew, and we felt confident leaving them over here because they were empty,
Yeah.
and they knocked them off the table. Because we used to have that little plant stand.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
They knocked
yeah.
them off the plant stand and broke them.
I know what you
So
mean.
this was I went back to the store. I did a curbside order again for the exact same ones
Yeah.
and got them again. I was like, man, I wasn't planning on doing this. So now these don't even stay out all year. They get put up in, that high cabinet that has nothing in it above your fridge.
The high cabinet that you look in there and be like, man, I didn't even know we had this.
I do need to throw something away up there because it's some chocolate wafers from when I was remember I had that kick of making chocolate covered Oreos.
Mm-hmm.
All of the kit is in there.
Yeah.
Like the molds, some leftover chocolate,
Oh.
stuff like that.
Ah.
And it's been a minute.
Man, so have y'all been Christmasing?
Unexpected Christmas is on Stars.
Yeah, and Stars had a deal for $12. $12 for the year. So I had $12.
We didn't spend any Black Friday money on things.
Mm-mm.
What we did do is a lot of canceling of services, streaming services,
Yeah.
and restarting of said streaming services.
Yeah. No Christmasing for you. Why? We that and I'm gonna preface that question as I feel like we haven't Christmased like we usually Christmas.
No, usually
Like
I
usually by now we done watch up teen Christmas movies every night. We done had hot chocolate with the kids,
popcorn.
popcorn, candy. Um, what we didn't do that I want to actually do is go see take them to go see Christmas lights.
Hmm.
Um,
The most festive thing in our house right now is these trees and our elves jingle and frost. They have a mixer. Oh, okay. Where's the letter? Dad was telling me about the letter. Oh, okay.
Man, ain't nobody talking now.
I was. We're almost done shopping, but no decorating or tree, and won't have one.
Mm. Who I wonder who made up the Christmas tree. Like, why was that a thing? Man, we're
Mm.
gonna put this tree in here.
You didn't have to get it, Lou. I just asked the question.
We're gonna put this
Thank
tree in here, man. And put some decorations on
Um, I don't know. I'm sure there has to have been like a whole evolution,
it. Yeah,
but I don't know. I really enjoy Christmas lights and decorating my tree.
yeah.
This year was a little bit hectic in decorating the tree. But we have 3 Christmas trees with
Yeah.
nothing underneath them.
We sure don't have any. Man, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This Christmas, man, they gift is the cruise. Like, yeah, dog. Y'all better have fun on this jet.
Um, Speaking of Deshauna, I picked a date last night. I'm proud of myself. Technically, Tommy narrowed it down for us, but well, I narrowed it down to 3, all the same date, and then Tommy picked the one. I've been
Oh,
caring for my mom, so that limits my time. I'm way behind, but I do not. I do have my tree and decorations up.
well, you not way behind.
February 2027. I'm working on getting the details up so it can just be a push out.
I see it, man.
Good morning, High Vibe.
Appreciate you, boss.
He said,
Good morning, high vibe.
Typically though, at this point, I would have my job gives me like gift cards for doing a good job, but they give them to everybody, so I don't really feel special. Um, they give us those gift cards, and I used to do the majority of the kids' Christmas shopping with those gift cards.
Yeah,
And I'd start like in October once the cards for the last quarter of the year start rolling in.
mm-hmm.
I would spend each card as I get it and be
Yeah.
like, all right,
All right, we got this.
you
we
got this,
that.
you got this, you got this, you got this. or I'd add those to something that I don't want to spend all of my money on
Mm-hmm.
to make it more affordable. But this year, we just haven't
Man,
even done that.
it's man, be straight up with you, man. Things been tight.
Very
Man, them what they call the tax things,
tariffs.
the tariffs. Man, I feel it.
Speaking of the tariffs, Costco is suing the current administration
Oh yeah,
about the tariffs because they said that it's impacting their customers. They're not saying that it's impacting their business.
yeah.
They're saying it's
I
impacting their
like I
customers.
am not gonna lie to you, man. I know we just started going to Costco and stuff.
Mhm.
I like Costco.
Mhm.
I like Sam's Club. I don't like Walmart. I know
How do you feel about BJ's?
BJ's is cool,
Okay.
you know, but Costco, like, hey, they sold me when we went in that business center that one time.
Uh-huh.
I was like, y'all can get all this meat.
If y'all have a Costco business center where you are, please go check it out. I think there's like 10 or
What
15,
is that?
maybe even 18 of them
Good morning, Linda.
in the United States.
Is
But
that Quattro Bomb?
Costco Business Center is a good time.
Man,
I
what you say?
actually I got the best deal for Lily's school's trunk or treat on candy. I went in there and bought 300 lollipops for $8. I
I
was
was
like,
finna say something stupid too.
let me go and get 2 bags of these.
I was finna say my cup say ho 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 too. We got the same cup. All right then.
But yeah,
Nah, I fool with Costco. I hope they win too. I wonder what, like, if they win, what are they like? Are they asking for money or what? Like, what are they asking for? Because
I
I'm a
don't know.
customer.
I don't know what they're asking for. It might be money. If they do give money, maybe they'll put some. Actually, I don't get Costco cash because I didn't pay for the executive membership. I just got the regular basic one.
Uh,
I was like, maybe they'll give some Costco cash to the people.
yeah.
Do something. Finish my morning walk. I almost forgot my favorite Saturday morning ritual. Good morning, fam. Well, good morning.
Well, I want to hear more about this morning walk, man.
Really?
Like, no, it's so funny, to me
Mhm.
that I've been on my little health kick for about 2 years now,
Mhm.
and I'm finally starting to see something. And the first thing I said, I guess my metabolism started back up. It stops. It
Mhm.
slows down. That's why you get bigger.
Mhm.
Uh, oh, you and your schnauzer. Schnauzers are cute in a weird way to me. Those are the dogs that look like
I'm gonna have to look them up because
yeah, they like square face and stuff, I think. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
This giant one is cute.
It looked like their name should be Benjamin.
They look like they're in a permanent state. If you call me.
Huh?
I've been thinking a lot about that too. Our house is not ready for an animal,
No, 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 no.
but
It's too much stuff to knock over,
I know that's what I'm saying. It's not ready for an animal
and we still have the boy in
who might
his
try to ride the dog.
who there ain't no might about it. He definitely gonna
He
try
gonna,
it.
he gonna hurt that dog. Wish I could get a Sam's Club, but it's only me.
I feel you,
I'm
man.
not gonna lie to you, D. I used to have a Sam's Club membership when I was by myself. It was how I bought my meat, my broccoli, because they sell the big bag of frozen broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
Seasonal vegetables. I would get some of my seasonings from there. I wouldn't go often, obviously, because it was just me. But tissue, paper towels, meats, stuff like that, I go there for. Now I keep the membership, of course, for all of those things. Well, I don't keep it anymore for that, but I used to specifically go in there the most for diapers and wipes.
Yeah,
Thank God we've been delivered.
man. And I potty trained both the kids.
Good for you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Shows you're a parent.
I don't, and we gotta figure out how to get Lily not to put her butt on the seat in public. I'm sorry. If y'all got some tips on that, I don't know what to do.
Oh, she is a mini schnauzer. I'm trying not to
This
make
boy,
eye contact,
this
but he
I
looked at
already
me
did,
already.
man. This boy come down here with this flashlight. He like a rental cop.
High Vibe says they got her with the food samples at Costco. I don't think I've ever sampled anything at Costco. I think it has all been he he be forgetting that he's also a
No,
parent
no, I don't forget.
because he'll be like, I did this, and I'll be like, they your kids too. Thank you for body training them.
Yeah,
You want a cookie?
I do actually.
What? Okay, I'll make you a cookie when I make some.
My
Okay.
boy said,
He
"I
stopped
want a
all his
cookie."
whimpering to say, I want a cookie. Yes.
Um, but no, man, it's what was I talking about? My health kick. I
Go
love
throw
to
that in the
hear.
trash. I don't even know why this right here.
What's that?
Hershey's Kiss.
It's melted.
No, it's a wrapper.
Oh,
But it was stuck. He shined his flashlight into the crevice of the
I
couch.
told you, he a little rental cop, man.
Oh, here. I found it. Your son just literally
God, dog.
was like, it's something in there.
All right, cousin.
I wanted a schnauzer, but it was too expensive. I got a Shih Tzu and said, this joker's bougie. I used to have a Shih Tzu named Buster. I miss that dog. Tommy said that he didn't want a small dog.
Nah,
I don't know why he thinks we're going to get a big dog
I
in
used to
this
have-
small house.
I used to have a dog.
We one step up from having a cozy cottage.
I used to have a dog. He was American Bulldog, like the dog off the Little Rascals.
Mm-hmm.
I had that dog,
Mm-hmm.
and man, I love that dog. Rondo was my dog.
I don't typically get anything. I've never eaten at the food court at Costco. At Sam's, I usually just get ices because the kids be with me, and that's an easy way to shut everybody up. Like you can get the kids in the car, in their seatbelts, and nobody's complaining if they got an icy in their
Man,
hand.
the most boring time I had at Sam's was when I got them tires, and I had to just go sit in the food court. I was like, man,
I would have saw everything that Sam's had to offer
I
that day.
did.
I would have been up here like this. Look at this, the floor. Toilets. Got it. Ain't
Nah,
buying nothing. Just
yeah,
looking.
yeah, like that's not me though.
I sent you a TikTok the other day that reminded me of you in that moment. This guy said that he paid his mortgage and bought 4 tires at one time. He said he ain't got nothing but D and B.
Man, that man.
And
When I bought them tires, I looked at my bank account and I was like, all I had was D and B too.
you said between Sam's and Costco, which one is cheaper? I think their renewals are about the same. Sam's has been running these $20 new customer specials, and the last 2 years I did that. No, I didn't. They caught me slipping last year on my renewal.
Man, I think the best
And
time.
I didn't cancel the auto renewal,
Yeah.
but so that I could use my phone number again. I just switched back and forth between my number and Tammy's number.
Yeah, I think the coolest thing about Sam's, I'm pretty sure Costco did the same thing, but was the Plus membership. Because I had the Plus membership and then went and bought my tires. What's up,
Hey.
cousin? Then went and bought my tires. I was able to get like $40-$50 off.
No, you got $150 off.
Was it? So
Because she made sure to tell me that. I got him that deal.
yeah, she was so funny, man. But man, shoot, when I swiped my card, I was like, dang, I ain't want to do that.
I know you didn't. Now that I have this larger vehicle and I looked at what it's going to cost for tires, I'm going to tell you now, even if I got it, I ain't got it. I can't buy 4 tires in one day.
Like tire fun.
No, it's just like I can't do 4 tires in one day just because of the price. Like what I used to spend on all 4 tires is basically what 1 tire costs now.
And they tripping.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like I don't want the tires that be like the cheapest tires they have
Mhm.
because I be like, man, in 35,000 miles, I'm gonna have to come back and buy some more tires. What are tires I can get 120,000 miles off of?
200,000 easily.
Man, I don't want to buy no more
And I
tires.
want the all weather ones. No, there is not a difference in weather like that here. I want the all weather
And
ones
then
though.
put the warranty on them too, man.
Right. I need to be able to come in here if anything happened.
Man.
But when Tommy was looking for his tires, I checked Costco, I checked BJ's, I checked Sam's Club. We was going with who had the better deal.
Yeah. I was
Um,
I was looking at how many miles can I get off these tires. Man, that's the one thing I hate buying, man. Cause it's like you always see that you need some tires when
when you
you ain't
ain't got
got
no
no money.
money, you don't have a
you,
dollar to
you ain't
spare.
got a lick of cash to spend on no tires, and you know it's not gonna be cheap.
Like I have nothing to spare.
And it always feel like to me, some people are cool with it or whatnot. Right.
Hmm I
Man,
remember my best friend, which of course I didn't grow up. When I got my car, my brother did everything for my car
yeah,
for me. Um, if it was something that he wasn't willing to pay for, he would be like, "I'll go talk to him and tell you how much it's gonna cost."
yeah.
So he did all of that. And I remember my best friend came one day and was like, "Girl, you better just go get a used tire." I was like, "They sell used tires?" I still have never bought a used tire.
Oh man, I can tell you my experience with used tires.
He needs to stop with his experience with used
Yeah,
tires.
yeah.
His used tires are always the one that's messing up.
Look, so I remember in college on my Cutlass,
Mm-hmm.
man, I had a tire that you had the ribs, the little steel rods in there. Steel rods are showing. And I had a hole in it, like it was a nail in my tire with the steel rods, and I'm trying to get them to patch it. Man,
You like this still good. I can drive on this.
this tire still round, man. I can drive.
Okay, I'm
Man,
turning it on in your room. You can go up there.
they was like, man, we can't even let you leave. Like, we got to put another tire on here. How you gonna pay for it? And if it was me today versus 18, 19-year-old me, I would have left. I'd been like, man, give me a used tire,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But it's like it's so ridiculous, man. It's like, man, tires need to be replaced right when you don't have no money,
Mm-hmm.
and you ain't thinking about let me save up to get some tires for when I
That's
need
all.
it, man.
They're about the same for the goods that they sell. The membership is really the
Oh, that's
difference.
I thought she
I
was
mean
talking about
the
tires.
things that you get. Oh, I don't know. You said Sam's was cheaper on
Oh
tires, right?
yeah, Sam's came out cheaper.
I feel like everything was about the same. I think Sam's was cheaper because you upgraded to the
Yeah, yeah,
plus membership.
yeah.
Which that's going right back down.
Mm-hmm.
Although that little Sam's cash has been coming in handy.
Has it? I don't know nothing about that.
I think I got like $14 or $15 back on your tire purchase.
We've been just talking for 30 minutes.
Time flies when you're having fun. Have we been on for 30 minutes though? Cause you was running that starting soon
Nah,
thing for a minute.
we haven't. I be looking at the timer, keeping us in check with our time.
Okay.
What you want to talk about first, man? I want to go ahead and jump into the quick stuff.
Go ahead.
Um, I think the coolest thing that nah, we're gonna get to it in a minute though.
No, not yet.
Uh, I think the coolest thing is seeing you being represented in different aspects of life.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dopest thing that allowed black people, I think, to be able to dream on wherever they wanted to, right?
Mm-hmm. I
Was
watched
when
that damn Diddy documentary. I need some holy water. Bless it.
Was when President Obama, became president or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But this I just saw it this morning, but it made me think since we're in the Christmas spirit and all this, Disneyland had a parade with a black Santa Claus,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that was big. But then on top of that, this Santa Claus knows sign language.
Mm-hmm.
So while during the parade, he's doing sign language, and
I bet Disney made sure he knew sign language.
I'm pretty sure that was
Unlike them people that used to be in the background throwing up gang signs.
now. Now, when anytime I see them, I be like, are they really? I'm always skeptical of them.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine getting a job and you're like, yeah, I know sign language. You get up there, you just doing whatever. Man, but I thought that was pretty cool, and a couple questions came up that I thought about or whatnot. One of them was, why does representation in holiday traditions matter so much to people, or what do you think?
Um, for me, I'm gonna specifically speak to Christmas. First off, it bothers me that my kids believe in Santa Claus, but I just roll with it. I don't shatter their little dreams. But I think that you should think that the man that's coming down the chimney look like the people in your house, because the looks of the people in your home are who purchase these gifts.
Because if another man comes down, we got a problem. If the Grinch coming down that thing,
Anybody come down my chimney, we got a problem.
we definitely have a
We have
problem.
a problem.
First off, why are you on my roof?
Hello.
I just bought that roof, man.
That roof ain't even 5 years old. Get down. Um. So for me, I don't outright say he's the one that did it or anything of that nature, because I didn't grow up like that.
Yeah.
But they have, well, Lily has held very strongly to her belief, and I'm not gonna hit her when she down. So it's just like, if that's what you believe, that's what you believe.
Well, I tried to, cause I grew up believing in Santa Claus. I was like 7 when I realized who he
I
was.
might have a year,
So Renee
and she
told me.
probably listening.
Renee told me, but it's a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we boys.
Mm-hmm.
I know him real good. we some of the closest friends. I know everything I need to know about him.
She said our dad broke the news to us. I was big mad. My mama gonna be the one to do it.
Yep. As soon as they bring it up,
Mm-hmm.
bruh, like, man, get you a job.
He got a ladle on top of his flashlight and then left it.
Yeah, but no, I honestly, man, I think it's just a part of the holiday fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just one of those magical things.
Mm.
What did she say?
She'll roll her eyes so hard if we talk about him.
Oh,
Yeah. So
but
I did start these. I can't over here. These guys.
oh, those the elves
Yeah.
on the shelf. Meet Jingle and Frost.
That's just been fun, but I don't typically talk about the magic of Santa Claus as it relates to
But
him.
I think the story is not specific to Santa Claus, and that's the thing that I try not to talk about, but just the Christmas magic,
Mhm.
because it's a like I asked at the beginning, like, have y'all been Christmasing?
Mhm.
That's a part of the Christmas magic.
I'm just so
that
thankful
happens.
that I don't work retail anymore.
Yeah,
Retail made me hate the holidays.
really.
Hmm
I would just
People
like.
are so rude in the name of Christmas.
Did I tell you the time I worked at Toys R Us
Hmm
over the Christmas holiday?
I agree.
That's true too, which we're failing miserably at
We
that
are
part.
failing miserably at that part.
But
But we might go to church on Christmas morning this year.
right, the kids gonna be like, "What is this?"
They know what church is.
You
Don't do
sure?
that. Yes.
Uh, but no, like it's just the holiday magic, man. The holiday feels and stuff like that, and I just think that just adds to the story. Like Frosty the Snowman or the Grinch. Like, these are things that we always say, "Hey, I need to watch this," but I don't think they're getting any better though. That's the problem.
What, the stories?
Yeah, the stories aren't getting any better. They're not improving anything and stuff like that.
Agreed. Buy humbugs to retail.
Like, that was a major story that is not being redone. Like, what is it called? the Christmas Carol.
Mhm.
Like Scrooge is a big story for the holiday spirit, right? But it's not
Bro,
being retold, redone. Go put that back up. Go put it up. So it's like
he just came here with a green baseball bat and is
it's
upset because we told him to move.
it's like it's not that and if he hits anything with it, man, I'm gonna have to excuse myself. But it's like those things aren't being redone and we're losing that type of spirit because it's I mean like
But then we talk trash about the redo. So
I
I feel
enjoy 'em.
like we need to reimagine things instead of trying to redo them.
I I hear you.
Mhm.
I don't agree with you, but I hear you though.
Mhm.
But there's some stories that are just so timeless to me.
That's what Hallmark is for.
Um,
Big city girl
that's
comes
hilarious, man.
back to her small town
It's a small
and
town,
runs
girl.
into her divorced ex-boyfriend,
But we all
who's
like
now single.
we all like to see stuff like that though, man. It puts joy in our heart. Speaking of movies, we watched Unexpected Christmas. I don't know if you guys have seen it,
Mhm.
but Unexpected Christmas is a it
Lil
got Lil
Rel,
Rel in it, Tabitha Brown, um,
Reagan Gomez.
Reagan Gomez, the daddy off of Beauty and the Black,
Uh-huh.
the mama off of Friday.
Mhm.
What's her name?
Anna.
Anna.
I don't remember her last name, but her first
Yeah,
name is Anna.
she had aged a little bit.
As she should.
Like the
Think
dad.
about how long
No,
ago she
I
played
know,
Craig's
I know,
mama.
I know. I was like, man, they mismatched again with the parents. But I digress.
Mhm.
Um, I liked it, but I didn't like it.
Um, the story was a story we've heard before.
Yeah,
There was only one twist to the story we had before. That was the Lil Rel
we're about to
dumb.
spoil it if you
I'm not.
don't.
I wasn't gonna spoil
Oh,
it.
you wasn't.
The triangle. Yes, that is Thelma from Amen. Anne Marie Hartsford. That's her last name.
Okay,
Hartsford.
okay. I was just like somebody. She was Craig, mama.
She was Craig mama, but she was Thelma from Amen. Sherman Hemsley daughter. That dynamic with Lil Rel and Dominique Perry was the only thing that we haven't seen in a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
But we watched Malcolm on This Christmas come in and do the exact same thing
Mm-hmm.
that one of the characters did. We Tabitha Brown playing the nosy cousin. Every movie got a nosy family member that come in for comedic relief. It just
Yeah.
happened to be two of them this time.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was Tabitha Brown and whatever the uncle name was, or
Man.
cousin, whatever his
The
name
uncle.
was.
He was the uncle.
Okay.
Dating the cousin.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I agree with that fully. I
Go ahead.
probably won't be
Go
rewatching.
ahead.
Well, actually, I know I won't be rewatching this movie, but it was a cute movie. But we started out watching the movie, and I predicted what was going on with the brother before it happened.
What's, let me see.
Um, what else did I predict from the beginning? Oh,
Chill, chill.
Dominique Perry being disappointed. And I can't think of what else. That was pretty much it.
Friday was 30 years ago.
Right, you talking about
Damn.
some she's age. She
We gotta
was
let it charge, buddy.
she was Craig's mama back then.
Let it charge, cause that's not charged.
Just sit on the floor and play it.
No, don't sit on the.
Yes, let him sit on the floor. It keeps him from stomping off and screaming. It's on Stars. Um, we watched it on demand on there.
Yeah, it's the number one movie on there now.
We don't take much to be the number one movie when there's not much
Is it number
competition
one?
out.
Second, let it charge a little.
But yeah,
Okay.
I still would watch This Christmas and Almost Christmas first. Before that one, but
Yeah, I definitely don't think it's gonna be
and all the Merry Littles. I think that was a
Oh,
cute little
those were great.
series of movies.
Those were great.
I'm sad that we're not gonna get a fourth one.
Yeah.
It's
Um.
been so many people on the internet saying, I know Kelly Rowland could have recorded her scenes before she went on this tour.
Yeah, but check it out, man. It's definitely something to check out and kind of watch a little bit. It takes a little minute because I fell asleep with like I watched the first part, fell asleep for like 5 minutes, and then I was up into it.
Hmm.
So I just needed a little power booster, little
Hmm.
turbo.
I don't know what be wrong with him. Yep, I
Um,
watched Almost Christmas right after Unexpected Christmas went off.
yeah,
I enjoy Almost Christmas.
almost Christmas, this Christmas,
Monique did.
next Christmas.
What was Monique's character's name in Almost Christmas?
I don't know.
I know she was the auntie, but she did a great job in that role.
Yeah. All right, man. So let's talk about it. This Diddy thing, Aunt May.
Aunt May.
Thank you,
I
cousin.
loved Aunt May.
Aunt May was funny. Um,
She started talking about her tapioca balls.
singing with Shaka Khan. That's my Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan. uh, what was I gonna say? Okay, so this past week we watched Diddy, the Diddler. What's it called? Sean Combs,
The Reckoning.
The Reckoning, on Netflix. Produced by 50 Cent and somebody else.
So, okay. Little bit of wasn't in the documentary. I just need to go on record of saying it. So you remember in the documentary when they got to the portion about his dad,
Yeah.
saying his dad was a drug dealer who got murdered
Hmm.
and he was working under Frank Lucas.
Yeah.
So
Is he in the movie?
who?
Frank Lucas?
In what movie?
Frank American Gangster.
I don't know. I'm not sure if he was or
American Gangster is a great movie too.
not.
Your TV not on?
Oh, you gotta push the button. You gotta push the button. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Um so I follow/know a writer who was the one that wrote Frank Lucas's book. What was that, 20 plus years ago? And she interviewed, of course she did a lot of interviewing to write this book with him. At the same time, she was writing for Vibe and writing for The Source. And she was simultaneously, during the time that she was interviewing Frank for this book, she also was writing a magazine feature on who was Diddy's dad. And she said that in all of her research, even talking to Frank directly, Frank was like, this man never worked for me. Like, I don't know, because Diddy has portrayed his dad to be some like big kingpin. And they was just like, he was like the dude in the neighborhood that be dressing. And he may have dabbled in like petty drug sales to get his money up. But he was more so of like the fashion guy in the neighborhood, not the this big drug dealer. But because Diddy didn't know his dad, it's been very easy to paint his dad as a big drug dealer, especially when his mama was getting all this money from whatever she was doing initially with him. But it was 4-part documentary. It was on Netflix. I was reading something because there was so much footage that was captured that I just could not believe that 50 Cent was able to get his hands on. And apparently the guy that was filming him in those like weeks leading up to his arrest wasn't paid. And 50 was like, I'll pay you. Just give me the footage. And I'm like, wow. That's a loose end that I definitely would have tried to tie up. But I guess you never think, oh, first off, I don't think he believed he was going to jail, one. When he went to jail, I don't think he believed that he was going to be sentenced to anything because he paid for this high power attorney team. And um they should have gotten him off on that, like his thoughts, right? So for him to have this high powered attorney team, he ends up in jail. And they did get him off because all he ended up getting was the trafficking of prostitutes instead of all of the other charges. Like he got off really easy in comparison to what we all thought should have happened, specifically as it goes to him and Cassie. Um Tommy gave me a list or put a list of questions in here about this case. He said, would this documentary even exist if Cassie didn't speak up first? Um, for that, I don't know that the documentary as it stands would have existed because a lot of that footage that we got from like the last week of him before he went to jail would have probably never been filmed had he not been going through what he was going through, like calling the different people that he was calling and the conversations that he was having. He was absolutely on a campaign to put himself in the public light. Like that one scene where he was in the car after he had been like hugging people and shaking hands. I think he was in Times Square. He was like, I need some hand sanitizer. I just been touching
Oh,
people.
when he was in Harlem.
It was Harlem. That's where it was.
Harlem.
Um,
Yeah, because he had just did a shot with Jim Jones. You know,
mhm.
Jim Jones is Harlem to the T.
So what I was saying was Frank Lucas said Diddy's daddy didn't work for him.
Mm-hmm.
So all this high power drug dealer thing didn't exist.
Yeah.
And also, um, he didn't pay the cameraman before he went to jail.
Yeah, I read that.
That's how Diddy got the footage. I mean,
That's
that's
how
how 50 got
Cent.
the footage. I believe every bit of the segment on Biggie and Tupac. It made me so very angry and very sad. He should have paid anyone filming him or stopped all videos. Absolutely.
But you know what that was, though.
He didn't believe he was going to go to jail.
Yeah.
He thought that he was going to go through this little thing and it was going to be back to business as usual.
Mhm.
And this was going to be part of his documentary of, see, I'm a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what he was trying to, do. But the thing about it was with it's certain aspects of it, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, this dude truly treated people as if they weren't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that bothered me the most was figuring out, because I've always heard May stop rapping because of Diddy,
Mm-hmm.
because he wouldn't his money.
Mm-hmm.
But I never figured out why. Like, why was that always the issue? And when they talked about it, they talked about Craig Mack,
Mm-hmm.
asking for some money. He gave him $100.
Mm-hmm.
But him inserting himself in the videos and they have to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
All these things that they have to pay for.
He made himself part of the recoup all the way around.
Yeah.
You gotta pay me to use my studio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you some money, but you gonna give me some of that money back to use my studio.
Right.
I'm paying for the engineers. I'm executive producing. That comes with some pay. I'm gonna be in your video, talent fee.
Yep.
You hiring my people to do the videos,
Mhm.
more money.
Right.
He literally was more money, more problems.
Yeah. But it's like the biggest thing was having Biggie pay for his own funeral.
Mm-hmm. His estate. And the business partner that helped start and run Bad Boy, diabolical what he did to that man. Absolutely.
I just feel like I don't understand. I read somewhere, and when I was watching it, I was thinking that to myself. I was like, bro, how you own 25% of this thing, and this man can strong arm you into selling your part? Like, bro, he'd have been standing right there with a bat. Cause soon as he hit me, I'm hitting him back. If you hit me, you better
your brains are going to be bashed in.
Right.
I own Bad Boy now.
Right. I got 25% of this, and no, I'm not selling. Like, I just felt like, and I feel like this when people do dumb things. All that whole part was so stupid to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I just can't believe that there was this much assault going on.
And nobody said anything.
and nobody said anything. I understand why some of these men didn't say anything because I'm a man.
Yeah, yeah,
He ain't supposed to be able to do that to me.
right.
But they say he had Biggie and Tupac unalive, then had his wife sing in the video. So, okay, this was something that I actually posted in a group on Facebook where they were discussing this documentary. I was like, it's amazing to me that nobody's questioned Faith about anything.
Mm.
Mary had to have also seen, like, although we have to remember Mary was high out of her mind,
Mary had a little lamb too.
but she was high out of her mind back then. But
I don't know where that came from.
nobody talks to Mary. Nobody talks to Faith.
Nobody asked Mace. Mace was there.
No, people have asked Mace.
Has it?
Mace be like, I'm not talking about that.
They
ain't got
asked
nothing to
Suge-
do with
They
me.
asked Suge if you knew who did it, would you say anything? She was like, no.
Agreed. Kim. Nobody talks to Kim about it. And Kim still be publicly doing things. I understand why some of the people like Total and who else went on that Bad Boy tour?
112.
112. Um, I understand they were in a different era
Yeah.
of this, but Jodeci was around in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like Jodeci absolutely saw firsthand the oh gosh, which baby mama was it? Cause so you're having my baby and it means so much to me
Mm-hmm.
was about one of Diddy's baby mamas, the one that was with Al B. Sure, cause Al B. Sure wrote the song.
Yeah.
Al B. Sure fully has a vendetta against this man. But it was crazy when they showed the pattern of him getting close to a guy and then taking the guy's girl.
Yeah.
And
The true
then
definition of Mr. Steal Your Girl.
right.
I don't understand how the women allowed this.
Money. People will accept a lot. What did they say in that movie, Unexpected Christmas? Everybody's got a price.
Yeah. I guess so.
Everybody has a price. Because there was no way that he was balancing Kim and Cassie the way that he was.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't have interactions with each other.
Yeah. No, they did. They said they had interactions. With
No,
each
no,
other.
no. Not some get off of my man type interactions.
Yeah.
Like he had a balancing act because he had money. The women were skeezers. That's what we called them back in the day.
I've heard of that word before. Skis.
Who was it? Kimora got with Russ.
Yeah.
And her and Kim were best friends, and Kim got with Diddy. And I felt like they was like, man, we got to come up.
Yeah.
Because both of them got with rich men who was hot back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So it worked to their advantage. But both of them also was like, I don't have to take this
Yeah.
at some point.
Man,
But it took a lot on both sides
Yeah.
for them to be like, I don't have to take this.
The craziest thing that somebody pointed out in the documentary was tragedy always helped Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the whole I think at the college, the city college event that killed that unalived 9 people.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they was like he got famous from that. Diddy was like, that's how I got famous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
Because his name was attached to it.
but one thing I realized, and I asked Steve and Greg about this.
It's funny you talking to my cousin more than me.
It's my cousin now, punk.
I guess I talk to your cousin more than you, Shantae.
Yeah, but it's like I said, does Diddy, he did play innocent? Does Diddy become the billionaire that we know and see today if he just stayed behind the scenes? If he did business completely different. Steve was like, yeah, he still becomes the person. But my biggest thing, or the thing that I was thinking about the most, was you become that wealthy by the other ventures you're doing. Not because of the music industry, but the popularity.
The Cirocs.
The Ciroc, the Sean John, the popularity of you. I was like, what I believe is he doesn't become this person because Diddy's he's not a good rapper.
He's a terrible rapper.
He's a terrible music artist. he can produce his butt off. Like like the songs that he
And we don't
produced,
even know if he's technically doing the producing.
we don't. But he's given that credit, so I'm gonna give him that credit. Like
Mhm.
he's able to get a song, hear it, and be like, yeah, I like this, and this is good, right? He's able
Mhm.
to do that, and he does that well.
Mhm.
But the issue is you don't hear about who's a very good um, producer. Like you hear about Pharrell, but Pharrell is such a great producer, but he's not
But Pharrell isn't a terrible artist.
right. That's what I'm saying. He's not a bad artist. You hear about Timberland, right?
Mhm.
Timberland, great producer in the late '90s, early 2000s, on top of the game, right?
Mhm.
But Timberland is a producer.
Mhm.
He's gonna make a few tracks. He's gonna get on the beat and stuff like that with
Go ahead and put on some clothes.
with all that. But it's like with Diddy's approach, Diddy was the artist, the producer, the
All in the videos.
right. He was all in the videos, being the front man. He always needed the attention,
Mhm.
and so I think that attention, that celebrity, got him where. Oh, he putting out Sean John, we got to do it. We got to wear Sean John. He putting out Ciroc, we got to drink it.
Mhm.
You know, and again, on top of everything else, it wasn't a bad product.
Um, I honestly believe that he doesn't. I I liken him to, if he wasn't in pushing himself into the forefront, he would be more like Steve Stout.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Stout's not a billionaire.
Yeah.
Steve Stout is making billionaire deals,
Yeah.
but he himself is
It
not the
it
billionaire.
made me think about Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z.
Mhm.
Love his music. I try to follow his business deals and everything like that. But I'm like, what things has Jay-Z done that he wouldn't be so proud, that he doesn't want? Like, what does it look like behind the scenes? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that part look like? Bro, put your pants on, man. Okay, go put them on.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Go upstairs and put them on. Get off the steps.
What was the other question that you had?
It's a couple, man.
Why
Can
does
you,
hip hop normalize chaos until it's too late? Because everybody wants to be in on things.
it's what you see.
Yep.
You know, it's how can you say a thing is bad when
Most
you?
of it is the proximity to wealth.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if I see, like it's like social media. You see all the good things,
Mm-hmm.
but we all know people go through their stuff. People have bad days.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we see those bad days,
Mm-hmm.
and the ones that we see, the bad days that we see, become probably some of the worst days that people have.
Mm-hmm.
But what we mostly see with celebrities, right? Them dress nice, they're going here, they're able to do things. Majority of America
Mm-hmm.
can't just get up and be like, all right, I'm finna go fly somewhere today.
Mm-hmm. If they do fly somewhere today, it's not gonna be to the place of their choice.
Right.
They
Or
got $59 flights to to Chattanooga,
right.
and I live in Atlanta.
Right. But it's like we're not majority of the people aren't going on spur of the moment trips, or they need tires, they buying a new car,
Mm-hmm.
or I got a house over here and a house over here, type of thing. So it's like we're seeing these very much so popular things and not being able to get to what we need to get to.
Yeah. Um. You asked, can we admire the art while rejecting the artist? Oh, hold on. High Vibe said the craving for money and fame will have people walking across the Brooklyn Bridge in the middle of winter to get cheesecake. What was her name? Babs from Making the Band was talking about that in particular. And on top of that, she said that she showed her, you okay? She showed her contract to an attorney that she had to sign within 24 hours, and they was like, you're signing up for fame, not money. And I'm like, where does that get you? What's the guy from New Orleans, Chopper?
Yeah.
I saw an interview that he did. It was a clip from it because I didn't watch the whole interview. But he was like, they told us to walk to Brooklyn to get this cheesecake. He was like, we walked and then we got on the train. He was like, we beat everybody back, but they made us stay and wait for him to for everybody else to show back up.
Yeah.
So it looked like we went in solidarity and it didn't work. Like
Nah, we
the
ain't heard from her
band,
since.
making the band was peak television. Like we were in college during that time and like our floors would shut down to watch making the band. Okay.
I see it, man.
Um,
I'll put it on in a second,
you
man.
want to believe celebs living this high life, would it be at least nice?
Hmm.
Yeah, you would believe that, but a lot of it is the drug of fame. Fame is what they want, and they think fame comes with money, but it doesn't come with money. Like we look at like now our versions of famous people are like people that went viral, like Sweet
Mhm.
Brown. Sweet Brown ain't got no money. She just went viral.
Yeah.
um, so it's like, do you want to be like her to be known all over the internet, or do you want the money that comes with it? I mean,
Yeah.
or do you want money? Because
Yeah.
money doesn't come with it necessarily. Um, but I do believe that the majority of the things that people accepted from him during that time was because of his proximity to wealth,
Mhm.
fearing for his their lives in some capacity, or thinking, nah, he couldn't have done that. When in actuality he
Like
did.
I just don't understand. Like and maybe it's me not living in that like 38-year-old me in that setting in the 90s, because we have to admit from 95 to today to 25
Mhm.
we know things and lifestyle is different.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of things are different today than it was back in the day. So it's like 38-year-old me is not understanding if I was put in 95 at 38,
Mhm.
you know, or at 25 or whatever.
Mhm.
Um I'm just not understanding life at that point, you know. Cuz I was less than 10 in 95.
You were.
You know, so it's like that part too is like a lot of things that I'm seeing that he did in the 90s, early 2000s wasn't even a part of a fathom of life for me.
Mhm.
You know, I couldn't even imagine, you know, even close to somebody doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Celebrities were great people,
Mhm.
you know,
Or so we thought.
or so we thought. But now it's like you ain't gonna put nothing past a person,
Not at all.
you know, not for the things that I've seen. You know, I can't put nothing past anybody, man. So it's like understanding that dynamic is a lot of things. Good morning.
Good morning, Rhonda.
A lot of things aren't so surprising to me, but
Mhm.
it's like I'm a person. I'm gonna treat you how I want you to treat me.
Mhm.
You know.
I think it's so crazy though when they were talking about him at the very beginning of Found Bad Boy, that like he didn't drink, he didn't smoke,
Yeah.
there was no drugs, and I'm like, my oh my, how have
How
things
how things have
changed?
changed, man. Cause he popping pills and all type of stuff, man. But
Mhm.
it's just so interesting to see what really like through the documentary and what was being recorded when his oh I might be in trouble changed. It was I think when Don had put
Came out
her
with her suit,
yeah
and he was trying to get Kalina on his side.
and he did
Yeah. You know why Kalina was on his side? If
one.
you've watched any of the interviews from that particular time, Kalina looked like she was strung out.
Oh really?
Yes. Which is probably why she lost her kids.
Hmm.
And she was trying to do whatever she could to get them back.
Because first
And
off,
and if I know, even with you having a diminishing bank account, you still got more money than me.
Yeah.
If I do this for you, you gonna do
Oh,
this for me.
oh my dear. Like, bruh, like the fact that this man, she was trying to get her kids and she reached out to him and he said, "I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help you out."
I can't help you out. I don't have anything to say to you.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to treat you the way that you treated me. Good luck. What if I was her and I felt a way and I was like, man, I got your back. He ain't do nothing to me. I'd have been like, what I will do is not say anything about it.
Well, the internet and handheld phones and video camera has really changed what we know about celebs.
Oh,
Absolutely.
for sure, for sure.
Absolutely. There's so many things like there's so many artists that I know they're not gonna have the rise and fall of Diddy because
Yeah,
everybody's not a Diddy status celebrity.
right, right.
But a person who I know there's gonna end up being a documentary about, probably gonna be a Tubi documentary, is Trey Songz.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna probably be like Trevon lyrics when they make it. But he's gonna end up with the doc.
Yeah,
And it's gonna be somebody like Keke Palmer,
yeah.
like a Keke Palmer-esque figure that's gonna be narrating it.
She coming out with a new show too.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, it's on Peacock. I think it's
Okay.
on Peacock. I ain't sure. But yeah, I watched that in awe.
Ray J's is coming to the front right now.
Ray J is gonna produce his own documentary.
Ray J's is coming to the front now because the fact that he was streaming when everything went down on Thanksgiving, they're gonna be able to put it in his words. But Ray J has craved a lifestyle that he did not have
Yeah.
coming from where he came from.
Well, I think that has a lot to do with the whole people want to be of the hip hop culture,
hmm
not understanding truly what hip hop culture is. Um,
He will with his hat moving around. This is when I lost it. That episode right there. Love and hip hop was the beginning of the end for me.
Man, but it's a thing where
And Princess is one that we saw would do anything for the proximity to money because she was Floyd Mayweather's girl.
mm,
And Ray and Floyd Mayweather were friends. And she just hopped from one friend to the other friend.
oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Floyd's not going to marry me.
Yeah,
Ray J will. She let Ray J push her in a pool on national television and still stayed with him and ended up eventually getting married to him
yeah. Got pregnant by him.
twice.
Really?
Yes, they have 2 kids.
Oh, I didn't know it.
This man has. I know Thanksgiving wasn't the first time.
She was like cha-ching.
I know
Cha-ching.
Thanksgiving wasn't the first time that he pulled a weapon on her.
He
I
pulled
know.
a weapon.
That's why he went to jail.
Oh,
He pulled it on her in front of the kids. It doesn't make sense.
yeah. That's
Cat Williams did Michelle Obama's podcast.
did he?
Yes. And
When?
I haven't watched the full episode. I just saw a clip. And he was talking about when he went to stay with the ladies of the night. And he was looking around trying to find a tasteful way to say that to the first lady. He was like, they were ladies of the night. These little dudes know who to mess with. I would have clocked Ray J a long time ago.
Yeah.
But she was in it for the money.
That's what she was there for. She knew her job. She knew, okay, I can get their target.
But a lot of these women specifically believe that they're not going to treat me like this when I have their kids.
Belle Biv DeVoe said it best.
What?
Never trust a big button
What does
smile.
that have to do with the man? That's the issue.
I'm just
The
saying,
big
man.
button, the smile ain't got nothing to do with it.
That girl is poison.
Nah, Ray J is poison.
Right there is too. Yeah.
Why does this girl have on variant prints?
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense
Yeah.
to me
Me neither.
how they end up staying. but they do.
I don't know. Last thing we talk about before we get out of here, man. Joel Santana. This bothered me when I heard this. Joel Santana. I don't know what podcast he was on, but he said we should not teach our kids to read, but teach our kids to run
Business owners.
business owners. And the first thing I thought in my head was you should be able to read the contract that you're signing if you're gonna be a business owner. Like I get what he was trying to say.
Because everything got terms and conditions.
Right. I
Your
get
email
has a
got terms and conditions.
you choose to just agree. I was like, Joel Santana is a great rapper to me. Some people would not a big fan of him. But
if it wasn't
I
a
would
single,
not
I ain't
take
never heard
parenting
it.
advice from him.
Well, he wasn't. I don't think he was the one parenting the kids.
No. When someone says you should teach your kid to run a business and not to read,
And his kids probably go to private school.
probably like that, and it touched home because Lily's learning to read. Lily doesn't. Lily reads and doesn't comprehend. So it's something that we're truly working with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
Yeah, like if you don't know how to read, people gonna get over on you because if you don't know how to read, I could read anything to you aloud and be like, "This is what I got from it."
mm-hmm. And you're gonna trust that person who's reading something to you because you asked them to read this to you.
Which is what happened with the people on Making the Band.
Yep.
They signed a contract that they didn't fully understand.
She said she had a lawyer look at it.
That was her. That's one person.
Yeah.
How many members was it in the band?
6.
Then we had Danity Kane. Then we had Day 26.
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot of people. And then all the little spinoff artists and stuff, too. I just realized there's a girl who, she's actually Brian Michael Cox's baby mama. I wonder if they met on that set of the band. Because, he was on there, too. She was going out for Danity Kane.
Yeah.
She's the one that we saw performing in downtown Norcross. And then again, she performed at your company's Christmas picnic.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, not picnic. Christmas party last year.
Oh, okay.
Like, she was on Making the Band.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't really watch Making the Band. I just knew, like, it didn't shut down life for me.
Yeah.
The season with the band on it,
Mm-hmm.
I watched, but the one with Danity Kane and Day 26, I didn't watch them like that.
Yeah.
And Danity Kane, for all intents and purposes, should have been much bigger than they were.
Yeah. They would have been.
They should have been.
But yeah, man.
I'm gonna go back and find myself on that episode of Making the Band.
They ain't pay you for it, dude.
They did.
I know you didn't get paid.
No. Oh, you took it down.
Yeah.
No, they didn't pay me for it. I wasn't on the show. I was in the crowd in Times Square.
I bet y'all was like, what happened?
Aubrey was impressive. I liked how she understood if she pressed on her case, it would nullify the other victims.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Aubrey has also been the least afraid of the Danity Kane girls to say her piece about everything that she knew and experienced.
Mm-hmm.
We all know reading is fundamental, meaning it's the basis of learning. Even some paperwork asks if you needed help filling this out. Those enslaved knew the importance of reading.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to grow an avid reader in my house. And it's one of those things that we're watching it from a different lens because we've never like had a kid that we were trying to teach how to read that just wasn't connecting the dots with things. Like a lot of hers was she wants to memorize sight words and not sound out words.
Yeah.
And I think that the way that people are teaching things nowadays is what's holding the kids back from truly learning.
Yeah, like the thing, like I liken it to the idea that me and you didn't struggle a lot in school. Like it was things that I just couldn't get, but I was older and I was able to. Okay, let me sit down and really.
I think the very first time that I struggled K through 12 was chemistry.
Yeah, and I don't.
And look how much school I had
Right,
before I
right,
got to
right.
chemistry.
Exactly. But it's like for me, it was like when I found the issue. Like I always knew I wasn't a great writer
Mhm.
because I didn't understand why we use a semicolon, why
Mhm.
we use a. I struggle with those things. But reading the words and sounding out the words and spelling the words, I didn't have a problem with.
I didn't either.
So it's and then understanding now that hey, if you can't read, like I can't imagine life where I couldn't read.
Mhm.
Like it's so much stuff in words that are important
Mhm.
that just the simple like understanding what everybody is saying and can have a conversation and respond back to it and say things and they can respond back to it. We have a reasonable conversation and
Mhm.
we're all on varying experience levels.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So just from that standpoint of understanding how important it is to read, and then we're seeing with our child is learning to read, and she has her struggles, and it's
Mhm.
like trying to overcome that. You can't sit down and tell me that you know. I think what Joel Santana was saying was your kids need to know how to read, but they also need to know how to run a business.
I also feel like as a person who says things for a living, he should have been able to articulate that better.
Right,
Like
right.
that's literally his job is to
There's
say things.
there's not one thing that I know to do that I
Mhm.
don't want my kids to know to do.
Right.
Even my mistakes, I want to talk to them about why it was a mistake to me and why you should avoid it.
Mhm. I I don't even feel like everybody I feel like we glorify business owner, entrepreneurship, things like that, but people are looking at it from the extremist that I can use is Dame Dash. From the flawed Dame Dash point of view, right? I
Mm.
ain't working for nobody. Somebody has to work for you
Mm-hmm.
though. And if everybody is a I ain't working for nobody, who's going to be the person um that makes your toilet paper? Who's going to be the person that goes out and uh sells you your groceries? Who's going to be the person that gives you your convenience of making your food?
I think with Dame Dash, you bring him up. I think he goes to the extreme of a bunch of things because
Mhm.
back in the day, everybody was a business owner. It
Mhm.
was just how they moved back in the
Mhm.
day because they could. They knew that hey, if I sold ice, I think Will Smith's dad sold ice.
Robots.
Right,
Somebody got a program.
right. That's why I'm be trying to learn AI the way that I'm trying to.
Okay.
Um, but you think about Will Smith. It was a perfect example. Will Smith dad owned the ice business, like a refrigeration business or
Mhm.
whatnot. But back in the day, we knew that that business was going to be supported because the community needed it,
Mhm.
and it's not going to be a this person, that person, this person, that person. Nah, I ain't gonna fool with them. But today, we don't support each other's business because we can't use it
Right.
a lot of times. Like it doesn't make sense in a black neighborhood. There are um, liquor stores. Um, what else is a thing like
Beauty
the
supply stores.
beauty supply stores
'Cause they
that
everywhere down
that
here.
aren't run or open by black business owners.
Mhm.
But the thing about that is we're also looking at customer service
Mhm.
where we expect the black business owners to bend over backwards for us,
Mhm.
but we can go
We need to get the cousin discount across the board
right,
every time.
right, man. Let me get but in those other businesses, they can treat us like anything,
Mhm.
and we still gonna go support it. Not me, but you know, like you like I think customer service like treat a person the way you give a person a shopping experience that you want.
Mhm. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's why I hate
how do
retail
we
during
get
the
there?
holidays. back to that. So if
Right,
Donald
right,
Trump, he is
exactly.
using AI as an investment and said to be the first president to use investments to decrease this $3.8 trillion debt, while others created that another smart business move. The sad part, there was a time when we owned those beauty supply stores. It was like it's funny. Tommy and I talked about this. Well, I don't say recently, but we talked about this before that. Neither one of us realized the position of our grandfathers being entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Both of my grandfathers were entrepreneurs. One of them, I recognized him as an entrepreneur because he was a painter. He was an
Mm.
artist. Um, if he didn't go out and secure the contract, which I later found out from him that my grandma was the one securing the
Yeah.
contracts, but if the contract wasn't secured, we weren't eating.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting up and going and clocking in every day.
Yeah.
He did eventually get a job, but that job that he got was also doing the exact same thing that he did on the side.
Mhm.
Now it's interesting. We get into positions where we got these non-compete clauses, and it's
Mhm.
like, how?
Yeah. How am I supposed to survive?
Like, if the only person that I can paint for is you, and painting is what I know how to do.
You gave me a ceiling.
Right, and I should be able to get past that ceiling. I remember one time a company was like, "You need to tell us everything that you do on the side for money." Why?
That don't have nothing to do with you.
Why is that important?
I also think
I don't know if he used. I don't really know what he using money for. I didn't know that he was using AI as an investment. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There's a lot of things about him that I haven't tried to dive deep into because it's one dumpster fire after another.
yeah.
Like if you follow the news cycle as it relates to him and the changes that he is making, you will be exhausted.
Mhm.
I don't have time for that type of mental exhaustion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I try to follow things. There's just things that I read the first time and I'm like, that's a terrible idea. And I move on. But um I do think that a lot of his practices are history repeating themselves, and we're just the ones that are doomed to watch it repeat itself.
Yeah.
It didn't work the first time. Somebody came in and cleaned up the mess, and now here we are in a new mess.
Mhm. Everybody want to be a rapper. I sure did want to be a rapper, man. But that was the glorious thing that we saw. We saw rappers being the closest thing that we can come to because everybody can't be an athlete.
Hmm.
That'll be the first choice. I wanted to go to the league. I just knew, and when I was in the ninth grade, all right, man, this is my opportunity to get to the league. And then I slowly realized I ain't going to no league.
So one of my favorite things about YouTube in particular is that you get to watch the ins and outs of these types of businesses, like the electricians, the plumbers, the carpenters, and all of that. Because when you get to actively see people do these jobs, it's funny because that's what YouTube said that I was that was my part of content consumption. It was either hot topics or DIY stuff. One or the
Mm.
other. There was no in between. Um
High vibe, you still got breath in your body, man. It ain't too late.
that's one of those things that Tommy and I talked about as well with kids. We were of the generation that pushed you to go to college. I'm not pushing my kids to go to college. If you figure out something that's going to be lucrative for you, and I don't mean like you need to make millions of dollars because everybody can't be a millionaire. If you find something that is lucrative to you and it makes you money and you can sustain your life of it, go do it.
No, we
Pursue that at its fullest.
like the biggest thing for us is like, hey, have a plan. Cause we went to college. Well, I went to college without a plan.
And I'm not even, I went with a plan and not even doing, well, some could argue that what we're doing on YouTube is a part of my plan.
Yeah.
She said her focus is on retiring. She's like, I'm close to the end. I got a date. I got a date that I can be done. I'm only a believer in what the Father above plans to do. Know what Donald Trump plans to do is just that. I'm not a political or politics supporter. This is just information being disclosed. College isn't for everyone. Find something that you enjoy and that will make you a stable living.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
The problem is,
We're not taught to find something. And another thing too, I was thinking about is find something that you enjoy, but also think about how you're gonna survive
hmm
with doing that because you could enjoy. Uh, I was gonna say picking cotton. Uh,
please don't say that.
right. You can enjoy tying your shoes, but that's not gonna make you a living. You know what I'm saying?
um, no, I agree with that too. I look a lot at different things that I really enjoy, and I also think that if you take things that you really enjoy and you attempt to monetize them sometime, it takes the enjoyment away from them. But also to go back to that previous one, everybody's not supposed to be a rapper.
Yeah, I sure wasn't.
I have a little
I wasn't supposed
cousin.
to be a
I
rapper
shouldn't
or
call
a
him my
singer.
I shouldn't call him my little cousin because he bigger than me,
Yeah,
but he's still my baby cousin. Raps, raps well. He is also a school psychologist.
yeah,
Like he's like, I got things to say and I can put it out, but am I trying to be the next big rapper? No, I am over
yeah.
35.
No, I ain't trying to do that.
But I mean, it's amazing to like listen to him and hear the things that he's doing and working on. But also, in that same vein, know that he's not out here risking everything.
He hit his toe, I bet.
Um, he's not out here being delusional, saying this is my career path.
That might hit his toe. That thing hurt, boy. It's like hitting your knee. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. We do kind of like get away from what God has given us naturally. Um, like it's crazy because with YouTube has really shown me, oh, we can work for ourselves. We can make money outside of we we can make money outside of what we do regularly. And I found the joy in like videography and trying to get into photography just because I got a camera. But videography and making things look a certain way and feel a certain way, telling a story a certain way. I never knew I liked things like that. Like, and yes, I would do it for free, but if I could get paid for it, would just help me more
Mhm.
into doing more for my family. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna call it for today.
Okay.
What about you?
Quiet. I'm fine. Quiet is over here. I hurt my toe.
What
I
you want?
hurt
You
my
sure?
toe.
What about you
Oh,
guys?
now you hit your
Yeah,
head.
dog, man, he having a rough time right now. But guys, I appreciate y'all rocking with us for another Saturday on the Love Brew podcast. Move your mic for me. Cause this man, he got louder and louder. But it's Saturday. We're gonna get out of here. I think it's raining. Please cut that thing off. It's shining into that camera. But yeah, it's Saturday. Y'all get out and do something, man. It's the Christmas
Season.
season. So go see some lights or something. We actually got a new product brewing. Our
don't
conversation.
don't
Don't say nothing about
don't
it.
worry about. Wait until you get it out.
I mean, like it's
Wait until
done.
you get it
It's
out.
it's
I said
done.
out. I didn't say
Okay,
done.
okay, okay.
Yes.
Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, he is a mommy's boy.
It is always
Today
wisdom,
today
both
was a
places,
good
and be
show,
well.
man. What else? What else? What else? We still got to do Ready to Love. I gotta watch the
Yep.
episode, so
Gotta watch it.
we're gonna review that. I'm working on a vlog that we worked on last week, so be on the lookout for a lot of stuff on our channel. Go get you
I'm gonna put you on the spot. Give me a minute,
do something fun, man. Do something fun today. 11 degrees is crazy.
okay? Ooh.
You stay
It's
inside and stay
so
warm.
cold in the D.
You stay warm. That's the first thing. But we love you guys and we appreciate you guys and we shall see you this week.
Bye, y'all. You
Peace.
tell everybody bye. You want to play on Dad's iPad. You got to tell everybody bye first. Say bye.